Yo, what is up, everybody? It's Andrew here with Let's Park It, and we got some big news coming out of Orlando Universal Studios, so let's get right into that. Alright, so according to WDW News, looks like Universal is implementing a curfew for anyone under the age of 21 in Universal City's CityWalk. So let's get into this article. I make sure I will link it into the description. Some pretty big news that's happening as of yesterday, as of immediately. So curfew added for guests under 21 at Universal CityWalk Orlando after recent fights and evacuation. So I watched the video. I won't play it on here just because it is a little crazy. Just teens are getting out of control. Things are happening. They're starting fights, and it's just not a good situation. It's not a good look. It's just not safe for anyone at the parks, and it's just not cool. So that's why they're doing this. Looks like the curfew policy will affect guests underneath the age of 21 on Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays, effective of immediately. Now, this is just for CityWalk. This is not for Universal Studios Orlando Parks itself. There are some exceptions, and we'll go over that here real quick. Guests under the age of 21 will generally not be allowed through the hub security. So, like, the first thing that you get into to get into CityWalk. There are a few exceptions, however. Guests accompanied by a parent, guardian, or family member who's over the age of 21. Guests staying at the Universal Orlando Resort with a key card. So if you have your key card, you're good to go. And then guests who have already purchased a ticket at the movies, like the Cinemark that they have there, will be escorted to the theater. And guests under the age of 21 will not be allowed past security to purchase a ticket. So you can't get a ticket at the movie theater even if you're under 21. Like, you got to buy that thing online, and then you're going to be escorted to the movie. So it seems like they are being pretty strict with this already with these rules. Let's see what happens in the upcoming weeks. Also, guests under the age of 18 will be escorted out by security after 9 p.m. if they do not have a parent, guardian, or family member over the age of 21. Guests over 18 but under 21 will be allowed to remain in CityWalk after 9 p.m. So there are some rules. They're going to have to implement them and make sure that they take care of this and do it hard. I think they're taking over what Knott's Berry Farm did. So Knott's Berry Farm also did the same thing recently, as they've been having some trouble with fighting and that kind of stuff going on inside the park. So they implemented a under 21 rule for the park itself during the weekends, I believe. I forget what the certain rules are. Pretty much the same thing, but this is only affecting CityWalk. Now, I would love to hear from you guys. What do you think? Do you think this is a good thing? Do you think this is a bad thing? What are your thoughts on this? Do you think they're going to implement this at the park itself at some point? Do you think there will be on Friday, Saturday, and Sundays, if you're not accompanied by an adult who's over the age of 21, you can't even get into the park after a certain amount of time or anything like that, just to keep fighting from going down and whatnot. What are your thoughts on this? Let me know in the comments. Is this a good thing? Is Disney going to take this? Are more parks going to do this? Let me know in the comments. Make sure to subscribe. Make sure to hit that like button. All that good stuff. And we're going to be giving you more news, hopefully on a weekly basis. All right, guys, that's it for today. We will see you on the next one.